So greetings from Pennsylvania once again, and today we're going to be filming another one of my exploring Pennsylvania highway videos. We're up here in Lycoming County currently, and we're going to be filming Route 287. So it goes up through Lycoming and up into Tioga County here in north central Pennsylvania. A good part of this road I'm very familiar with, and even has a lot of nostalgic importance to me, even from my childhood, which I'll talk about later in this video probably. But there are parts of this highway that I haven't been on yet either, so kind of looking forward to that. Alright, as always, let me show you the map first, show you where we are, show you where we are, and where we're headed. Alright, so here is our map of Pennsylvania. Bit of a breezy day, but I've got the map weighted down with some cans of baked beans. And we are currently here in Williamsport. Right there's Susquehanna State Park. And Route 287 starts right here, goes all the way up to Womelsdorf, up in Tioga County. And then it continues on up to New York State. That's where it ends. Now this section here, this is 40 miles from Womelsdorf down to here. Growing up, we called this the 40-mile stretch. It had a lot of importance in my childhood, so this part I'm familiar with. Womelsdorf is an awesome little town. Over here's the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. We're definitely going to stop in there. And we'll also head up this way. Never been up that way. Yes, well, out this way is just a quick view of the Susquehanna River here in Williamsport. I see a number of things. Looks like big plastic drums floating down the river. We had a ton of rain yesterday. The remnants of Tropical Storm Fred came through. So the river levels are pretty high. And up there's Naomi. She's ready to get going. And there is another reason why I'm choosing to film this highway today. I am headed up to Tioga County anyway to meet up with some family at my uncle's cabin. Be up there for the weekend, so I thought why not go ahead and film this highway. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's get back in the Jeep and we're gonna get to 287. As always, I'll drive along with you a little bit. We'll stop at some places. Just see what happens. That 40-mile stretch up to Womelsdorf is a beautiful section. Beautiful section. All right, let's quit yapping and get going. And so we are now headed west out of Williamsport on Route 220. And of course, this will take us to the start of Route 287. I do apologize. My voice might still sound a little raspy and nasally. If you watch my previous video, you know I had a pretty nasty head cold. Still suffering from some of the lingering effects of that. I feel fine. It's just, you know, that's the way it is with a head cold. All right, I'll get back to you when we get to the start of Route 287. And just like that, we're coming up on it here. Got some traffic though. There it is, North 287. And here we go. So yeah, this is always exciting for me because, like I said, as a kid, this was the way we came to come up to the cabin. Yeah, I forget if I mentioned that at the beginning of the video or not, but my uncle has that cabin up here, and we've been coming up here ever since before I was born. This is the way everybody used to go. The last 40 miles, 40-mile stretch from here to Womelsdorf. Of course, the cabin wasn't in Womelsdorf, but it was like, once you got to Womelsdorf, you were kind of like almost there. There the mountains are up there. Now most people actually go a different way up to the cabin. Route 15 kind of parallels 287. It's a little bit faster and bigger. But I guess I'm kind of nostalgic. I always kind of like to take this way. Yeah, blue skies, green mountains. Well, lots of big puffy white clouds out there. We may get some rain by the end of this trip, we'll see. But this is the town of Larryville. We're kind of passing through here. Number of little small towns along this route. I think the next one is called Brookside. And then there's one called English Center. Kind of an interesting name. Yeah, before I forget, I do need to mention too that I am going to be placing channel stickers number 28 out here somewhere too. Most likely at the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon, Leonard Harrison State Park. If you watch my previous video, you know I'm going to be trying something a little bit new with that. Instead of just putting one sticker out there, there'll be several. But I'll go over that again once we get there. Yeah, but just a beautiful drive up through here. Yeah, if you like windy mountain roads, you'll enjoy this. This construction entrance. And the road goes ever on. Look at those clouds. Yeah, so those big poofy white clouds are turning into some rain clouds. There's some farmland intermixed. These forests and mountain areas too. And this is the village of Morris. This always kind of lets you know you're getting close to Womelsdorf. I think every summer they have an event here called the Rattlesnake Roundup. I think we went one year. Kind of just nestled here in the mountains. Yeah, there's the name of the town, Morris. Womelsdorf, 11 miles. All right, we are almost in Womelsdorf, but up here's a lake. I want to stop at, Lake Nessmuck. And the guy the lake is named after. There's a cool story to that. I think I could pull in up here somewhere. Yeah, it's off to your left there, Lake Nessmuck. I've never actually stopped in here. It's one of those places, like growing up when we came up to the cabin, it was a landmark. And you saw the lake, you were almost there in Womelsdorf. I think I should be able to pull off up here. We'll see. Maybe? Okay, we're gonna have to turn around, looks like. Yeah, and here we are, Lake Nessmuck. You'll see how that's spelled. Right there you go. Right over there's a highway, Route 287. Yeah, so like I said, never actually stopped in here before. Just take a little walk down here. Beautiful spot out here though. Let's walk out on here. All these little floating decks. Yeah, Lake Nessmuck. It's named after a guy. Nessmuck wasn't his real name, it was kind of like his pen name. His real name was George Sears, if I remember correctly. He lived during the 1800s. And I think he lived in this area too. I think this is where he died, up here somewhere, because there's a Lake Nessmuck and there's a mountain named after him too. But he was an 1800s outdoorsman. And he wrote poetry, traveled, did a lot of canoeing, spent a lot of time outdoors. I think he even wrote a book called Woodcraft. I feel like I have that book, but anyway. Yeah, so Nessmuck was kind of like his pen name that he went by. Almost like his YouTube channel name. He didn't use his real name. So I feel a little bit of a kindred to him. He seems like a cool guy. George Sears, Nessmuck. All right. Beautiful little spot out here though. And of course, if you want to learn a little bit more about him, you can just Google his name too. You can learn a bit more about his travels. I think he traveled down to the Amazon and places like that. Seems like a really interesting fella. All right, I'm just gonna take a little break here. Then we'll hop back in Naomi up there and head into Womelsdorf. And Womelsdorf is a cool town. I know as soon as you get into town, the streets are lined with these lamp posts. It's really cool. Especially when we come in the evening, they're all lit up. That's one of the things I remember too, always as a child, seeing those lamp posts there in Womelsdorf. And then we are gonna take a slight detour and go to the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. It's not too far out of the way. If you're coming up this way, if you're gonna drive up to Womelsdorf, you gotta visit the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. Like I said, I'll be placing channel stickers, number 28 there. So let's give you one last look of the lake back here, and then we'll hop back in. Naomi's up there waiting for us, and we'll get going again. All right, so now we are coming into Womelsdorf. And soon you'll see those lampposts. And they're like an iconic symbol. Very soon they're coming up. Oh yeah, here they are. They're right in the middle of in the grass median in the middle there. Lamppost after lamppost after lamppost. Then up here in the center of town, we are going to turn west onto Route 660 and head towards the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. And then after we visit there, we'll come back here and keep heading north on Route 287. Yeah, junction 660. So if we wanted to stay on 287, we would go right there, but we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna take a left and head to the Grand Canyon of Pennsylvania. Yeah, here's just an intersection with those lampposts going west on 660 here. I'm not gonna really film any of this route until we get to the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon at Leonard Harrison State Park. So I will see you there. Well, unfortunately, our road is closed, and you can see why looking down there. It's all, I wonder if this is from yesterday, all the rain they got from Tropical Storm Fred. So yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of a bummer. Actually, I just met one of my viewers here. I guess people are parking up here and they are walking, he said, like maybe about a mile to the site, to the Grand Canyon, but we're not going to do that today. Like I said, I want to finish, I still got quite a bit of Route 287 to film yet. We got to go up to the New York border yet. And I do have to get to the cabin that I'm staying at with family this evening too, so that's a bummer. But what I will do is, I have plenty of footage from the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon, so I will throw some of that in here in this video. You'll get to see it if you never got to see it either in person or video. It is definitely a place to visit. I'm not sure when you'll be able to do that though, because that looks like a nasty fix. Let's just take a closer look at it quick before we leave. Yeah, you can see how the water just flowed. See all that plant life is mashed down from the flood waters coming up here. Just wash that out. I'm not gonna get too close because it's probably collapsing in on itself. But yeah, this won't be fixed for some time probably. All right. So I have to find another place to put those channel stickers too. I said it would put them out in this video. I think it still will. When we head up to the northern part of this county, in Tioga County, there are some recreation areas, some lakes and stuff. So maybe I'll find a spot there to place some of these stickers. Never been up that way, so all right, change of plans here. So I'm gonna hop back in Naomi here. I'm gonna drive back to Womelsdorf. It's about a 10-mile detour from Womelsdorf to get here. Yeah, that's a bummer, man. I was hoping to show you guys the Grand Canyon of Pennsylvania. All right, let's get back to Womelsdorf and then we'll continue with this trip. Picture perfect view. Well, we are back in Womelsdorf again. We'll get back on 287, head north into new country for me. I should mention though that there are other places to view the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. Where we were headed, Leonard Harrison State Park is just one of the places. It's the closest one to Womelsdorf. It's where most people go. If you get to the other side of the canyon, there's Colton Point State Park. There's a spot called Barber Rock. Those are all places too that you can view the Grand Canyon. They're just even more out of our way though. Leonard Harrison's about 10 miles, I think, out of our way. You know, a 10-mile detour from Womelsdorf if you're going up Route 287. If we went to the other spots, it'd end up being like 20 miles, so a little bit too far out of our way for this video, I think. But like I said, I have plenty of footage of the Grand Canyon of Pennsylvania. I'll insert that. I probably already did, so you'll still get to see it. All right, yeah, here are our signs for 287. So let's get going. The next place I'm planning on stopping at, see, here's all these beautiful lampposts, even in this part of town. It is a popular touristy town. You can see why. So I just cut myself off from what I was saying earlier. Yeah. Yeah, somewhere up here is the Womelsdorf Diner. It's like an old railroad car that you can eat in. Yeah, so we're coming out the north side of town now. And you'll be following Route 6 here too. For a while, west Route 6 and north 287 are the same road. But they eventually split off. What was I saying? Yeah, the next spot I plan on stopping at is called the Tioga Hammond Lakes Recreation Area. least that's the next planned spot. Stop and check out. Never been there before. Yeah, here's our turnoff. Go to the left, or to the right. North 287. Now this part here, from here on up, I have not been on, never been on at all before. So this, at this point here, it's all new. All right. So the town, there's an actual town of Tioga, 14 miles. We'll actually be headed there. Saw a sign for where we're going. Oh, there's Hills Creek State Park. Went there a couple years ago. And just beautiful scenery up this way. Yeah, and coming up here, I guess you can see it on camera there. Off to the right, there's a lake. That is Hammond Lake. There's another lake here, somewhere called Tioga Lake. This is part of the Tioga Hammond Lakes Recreation Area. We're going to be stopping along here somewhere. I have a place in mind to stop and take a look. It may be a new spot for the channel stickers. That's beautiful out there, though. Well, we are in the town of Tioga now. We're in Tioga County. There's a town called Tioga, too. So I'm looking to turn off of 287 here and get on Main Street. I think they'll take us to the one spot. Will give us a view of maybe both the lakes, I'm hoping. At least that's the plan. It's a quaint little town, too. Yeah, I think it's right up here. Yeah, because 287 will go off to the left. And we're going to take a right. Yep. Yeah, so we took a right there on the main street, and if we just stay on this road, it should take us to this, like, cool overlook spot. Where at least on Google Maps, it looked like we could see both the lakes. But we'll see. Almost looks like we're blocked off up here. Oh no, the road does turn. It's like I'm expecting to have another, roadblock again. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Just try not to kill anybody here. So I just wanted to get out quick and show you this view. Check that out. I don't think this is the spot that I'm looking for, but man, that is beautiful up there. Alright, let's keep on going. Let's see if this road takes us to where I want to go. Wow, look at that. Yeah, so just stay on this road. It curves around quite a bit. You go past a few of the parking lots. We're going to the one that's going to take us to the top here. The overlook. Yeah, so just up from where we were out down the road a little bit looking out that way. The road comes up here, and it does indeed end at this overlook. It's called the Connecting Channel Overlook. So let's have a look around, see if we can find a place to put a channel sticker somewhere here. Should get a view up here. Yeah, so they do have a nice little sidewalk here. Yeah, that highway up in the distance, that's Route 15. I think they're turning it into an interstate, Interstate 99. I've been up that way several times. That takes you up to New York. Of course, we'll be in New York in a little bit here too. So there's the one lake down there. There are some views. Look at all the mud down there. There's probably an inflow of a creek flowing into there. We've had a lot of, like I said, all that flooding. Yeah, so that view out there is pretty cool. But the one over here, this is pretty awesome over here. Check that out. Of course, this is the channel that connects the two lakes. Wow, look at the sun shining off that. You can see where it's all man-made. They kind of blasted their way through here, the rock and stuff. Wow, that's a picture. Instagram picture right there. Beautiful. All right, and I found a place for the channel stickers too, so let me get that ready. And as I explained in a previous video, I'm going to try something new. I have the 4 different designs here. I'm going to place all of them here at this one location. They are all numbered. This is 28A, Route 287, and I think this is B, 28B. They're all numbered with 28, but you know, C and D then. So they're all here, all right? So the deal is when you come, let me turn it around here. So the deal is when you come here, if you're the first one here, you have a choice of the 4 stickers that you want to take. So take the one you want, leave the rest here for someone else to come and find. So that way, if multiple people come here looking for a channel sticker, not everybody's going to be disappointed. Now, if more than 4 people come, then somebody might get disappointed, but we'll try it. We'll see how this goes. So we'll try it this way for a couple times. I explained this in a previous video more about why I'm doing it. So like I said, I got interrupted just earlier, just there some other people came around the corner. But yeah, so if you're the first person, pick the one you want, leave the others here, seal the bag back up, and leave the others here for someone else to find. If you're if you come and you're the last person, there's 1 sticker left, just take the bag with you too. Yeah, there's a area up top here too. Down there where the flag is the actual look at where we're at. The lake out there. Down there's the parking lot. So you can come up here too. You got a picnic table. You can see both lakes from here. Alright, so for the channel sticker placement, we're back here at the parking lot. And there's this big rock right here with some of the plaque on it and the trail. We were just up top there, but the trail to the little overlook goes that way. But here, it's a big rock, Tioga Hammond Lakes. And around it, to the other side, I have dug a little hole. And then here's where we're going to place the little baggie of the channel stickers. I'm going to cover it up. Right there they are. Alright, so the channel stickers are there if you want them, and if you do come here and claim one of them, you can, as always, you can send me a picture. That way I can share it on future videos. We're going to head back in the Jeep here in Naomi, and we're going to get going. We don't have too much further to go till we get to the New York border, so let's get going. Alright, well, we were back in town here, back in the town of Tioga. We're heading north on 287 again. We've got a sign up here, 7 miles to Lawrenceville, which is I think where we're going. That's right on the New York border, so 7 miles to New York. We might take one other quick detour. There's another lake up here. I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong, Cowanesque or something like that. I think I'm going to try and stop in there. It's not going to be too far off the main drag. But yeah, 7 miles to New York, so we're almost there. Ah, road work. Yeah, so at this point we're only about 20 miles from Corning, New York, up in New York State. Saw a sign for it back there. Only about 3 miles from Lawrenceville, so only like 3 miles from the border. I am looking for Route 49. Like I said, I think we'll take a quick detour. For that other lake, with the way the sun is setting, it might be just shining off that lake just perfectly. We'll see. Get some cool shots. Well, this is Lawrenceville. Oh, there it is. West 49. There's another sign. Corning, New York, 16. So we'll quick turn left here, see if we can get to this lake. Yeah, just up ahead is New York. We'll finish that out in a little bit here. Yeah, Lawrence Recreation Area, Cowanesque Lake. Oh, it's closed off here too. Okay. Alright. Well, I decided to just quick pull over on the side of the road to get a view. It's worth it. A little muddy out there. Alright. Yeah, past several entrances into the recreation area, they were all gated off, so I'm not sure if it's because of the flooding that they're having here or not. Alright, let's head back to Lawrenceville and to New York. So another slight little disappointment there. That's the way it is on some of these trips. You can plan things out, but things don't always work out the way you think they are. It's one thing to plan at home, but then when you're out filming, the situation can change. So that's the way it is. But we're almost done. Just gotta get, like I said, we're gonna get back to Lawrenceville, take a left back on the 287, and then just like that we'll begin New York. Junction 287. So we'll turn left up here in town. Alright, so New York should just be right up here. Not too far. The New York border. Not sure if they'll have a sign or not. Yeah, there it is, right where the pavement changes. Steuben County. Welcome to New York, the Empire State. Here we are. I think we'll pull over into the quick fill. Maybe not. We'll go up just a little bit more here. Alright, New York. And just like that, we turn around and there's a sign for Pennsylvania. Alright, well I gotta get going because I gotta, like I said, I'm up here with some family at the cabin. It's already past 5:30. I was hoping to be there by now, but that's the way it is.